Everything from clothing to household items are getting more expensive each day. American Giant is about keeping things simple and close to home. They aren't affected by tariffs because their products never leave the U.S. Support American-made, tariff-free clothing with American Giant. Get 20% off your first order when you use promo code STAPLE20 at american-giant.com. That's 20% off when you use code STAPLE20 at american-giant.com.
This is the Washington Times front page for Friday, August 29th, 2025. Thanks for joining us. I'm George Gerbo. We're learning more about the shooter who killed 2 children and wounded 18 others at a Catholic school in Minneapolis. Valerie Richardson reports U.S. Attorney Joe Thompson said 23-year-old Robin Westman expressed hate toward almost every group imaginable, including blacks, Hispanics, Christians, and Jews. The one group that Westman admired was school shooters and mass murderers. Westman, who died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound at the scene outside of Annunciation Catholic Church, knew the layout of the parochial school there well, attending as a child and graduating from the 8th grade in 2017. Westman's mother worked there as a parish secretary before retiring in 2021. Investigators are combing through documents and data left behind by Westman, including journals written in a combination of Cyrillic and English, a now-removed YouTube video, and a 4-page farewell letter. Minneapolis police said Westman used a rifle, a shotgun, and a handgun in the shooting, all of which were obtained legally. A Labor Department employee is the latest federal worker to be accused of claiming unemployment benefits while holding a full-time government job. Stephen Dinan reports Mo Yuang Kang, who worked as an industrial hygienist for the Occupational Safety and Health Administration in 2020 and 2021, was paid a $90,000 annual salary. Federal prosecutors said he also applied for and received pandemic unemployment benefits from April 2020 through September 2021. According to a federal indictment, he was paid nearly $46,000 in benefits. Kang left OSHA in 2023. He was charged Tuesday in federal court in Massachusetts. Officials are warning about a surge in fake college websites which have used artificial intelligence to generate hours of content over the past 2 years as enrollment scams. Sean Salai reports a recent investigation by the trade publication Inside Higher Ed tallied 40 fake university websites with AI glitches such as repetitive language, blurry image backgrounds, and chatbot-driven exaggerations. Fake sites include Baltimore Metropolitan University, California Lake University, and Western University of Miami. The websites target first-generation students, international applicants, and poor adults with weak academic backgrounds who browse bottom-ranked colleges for low-priced online degrees. No country other than North Korea has contributed more manpower to Russia's armed forces in its war with Ukraine than an estimated 7,000 mercenaries from Cuba. Most have served in support areas, though a growing number have fought on the front lines. Ukrainian estimates suggest 200 to 300 Cubans have been killed. And finally, Seth MacLachlan and Stephen Dinan have a look at the recent back and forth between California Governor Gavin Newsom and some of President Trump's supporters. Newsom has taken to social media to mock Trump's style of social media posting, while Trump supporters have sent MAGA hats to the governor. Find all today's front page stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page or on the Washington Times app, and find us wherever you get your podcasts. You can also find us on social media at Wash Times for breaking news, sports, commentary, and more. For the Washington Times, I'm George Gerbo.
Hi, I'm Chris Gethard, and I'm very excited to tell you about Beautiful Anonymous, a podcast where I talk to random people on the phone. I tweet out a phone number, thousands of people try to call, I talk to one of them, they stay anonymous, I can't hang up, that's all the rules. I never know what's going to happen. We get serious ones. I've talked with meth dealers on their way to prison. I've talked to people who survived mass shootings. Crazy funny ones. I talked to a guy with a goose laugh, somebody who dresses up as a pirate on the weekends. I never know what's going to happen. It's a great show. Subscribe today, Beautiful Anonymous.